Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Discovery Bay, Hong Kong, China. My name is Scott Yang, and on behalf of the China Ice Hockey Association and the IIHF, we welcome you to the last day of the 2026 IIHF Ice Hockey U18 World Championships Division 3 Group A. We are on game number 13. 3 games on the schedule today, as Israel faces off against Uzbekistan at 4:30 p.m. local time, Bulgaria against Turkey. And the final game of today, it's Hong Kong, China versus New Zealand. This is the game between Israel and Uzbekistan, a very important game for the top 3 teams of the tournament. As Uzbekistan, Hong Kong, China, and Israel are all looking at this game as the game between Uzbekistan and Israel can decide the fate of all 3 teams. And where they will face off, Israel playing on the left side of the screen in their white jersey with blue trim. Uzbekistan on their navy blue jersey with white trim. A little hard to see on the ice as the color schemes of these 2 teams are quite similar, but you can tell from the color of their helmets. Uzbekistan in white helmets and Israel in blue helmets. Players to note: Uzbekistan, number 4, Salokadin Asimov. 4 games, 9 goals, and 6 assists, totaling for 15 points. Currently ranked 2nd in point leader. And to number 9, Timur Tilyakojayev. 7 goals, 3 assists for 10 points, ranked at number 10. Yermadov, number 19, ranked number 12 in terms of scoring, 2 goals and 6 assists for 8 points. As for Uzbekistan, you could clearly see they're relying heavily on their top scoring line of Tilyakojayev, Asimov, and Yermalov. And for Israel, it's a different story. Israel has number 6, Nikita Zaytserman, number 4 in scoring standings, 8 goals, 5 assists for 13 points. Very energetic player. And then they have Shalev Graves, number 12, 4 goals, 4 goals, 7 assists, and 11 points, ranked at number 8. Daniel Fuchs, number 7, ranked number 7, 5 goals, 6 assists for 11 points. And also numbers 9, Shakid Vitsoman, 5 goals, 3 assists for 8 points, ranked number 11. And these 4 players are split between 2 lines. So for Israel, they have 2 very solid attacking lines that are both capable of scoring. As for goalies, Uzbekistan seems to have the upper hand here. Number 65, Alexander An, very solid goalie. 88.68 save percentage, ranks number 2 in the division. 3.25 goals per game allowed, that's also number 2 in standings. For Israel, number 25, Michael Kozlov, 83.33 save percentage, ranked number 8. And 5.3 GAA as he ranks number 4. So in terms of the goalie department, Uzbekistan do have the advantage. Number 8, Salokadin Asimov is the number 2 scoring player in the league, in the division. But the rest of the scorers on the lineup, Tilyakojayev and Yermalov, are further down the standings. Here is a scramble right in front of Alexander, and goalie got it. Players down, and Alexander not happy with how the team defended the play. Han made the initial save, then players gather around him as everyone's trying to get to the puck. Face-off continues to be in the Uzbekistani zone. And when we look at the standings of the team, the best Israel can do is to finish second in the division. So they're playing for the silver medal this game. If they win this game, they will have a chance at the silver medal. And this game with an Israel regulation win also means Hong Kong would advance to the gold medal if Hong Kong China could beat New Zealand tonight at 8:30. And this is when the overtime game between Uzbekistan and Turkey comes back to bite Uzbekistan, as they were unable to gain the 3 points needed to guarantee themselves promotion to Division 2B. So for Uzbekistan, they need to win the game or force overtime. So because if they get 2 points off an overtime win, or even lose in overtime, they would have at least 12 points. So let's assume Hong Kong wins tonight's game and get 12 points. Uzbekistan and Hong Kong China would be tied in the standings, but when we go into the tiebreaker between two teams, it goes heads to heads. Uzbekistan do hold that tiebreaker. So for Uzbekistan, they have to go into overtime at the very least to win the gold medal. It doesn't matter if they win in overtime or not, as long as they do not lose the game in regulation, they are okay. As for Israel, they cannot finish worse than a third place standing in this division. So they are really playing for the silver medal here. And there's also the chance that Israel wins the game in regulation, they get 12 points. And Hong Kong wins the game, late game today, with 12 points. And because Hong Kong holds the tiebreaker, the heads-to-head tiebreaker over Israel, Hong Kong's going to finish in the first place anyway. And now we have a penalty. Penalty is going to be assessed over an Uzbekistani player. It's a cross-checking penalty. Going into the box, number 11. Bogdan Kalivin. Now it's Israel's chance to strike. Israel cannot finish higher than first place. They're guaranteed a bronze medal. Can they get to the silver? Here is Zitzerman with a shot. Alexander Yan with the blocker save. Shot itself was high. Here is another to Zitzerman, another shot to the far post, top corner. Blocker save again by Ann. And very sharp early on in the game. 5 minutes gone, almost 6 minutes. Zitzerman with another shot. Here comes the left side with a shot. This one wide. Very good power play control. Charniak with the puck right now on the left side, going down deep. circles around behind the net, pinned down into the net. Puck goes to Zitzerman on the right side. Zitzerman to Charniak, intercepted by number 45. After Boskov sets it down the other side, pinned down into the boards. Now Grave gets it. About a minute remaining in the power play to Israel on the right side, going in. Zitzerman trailing play, centering pass, and they score! 1-0 Israel. Hong Kong fans and Israel fans rejoicing the goal. Very nice power play on the right side. Charniak with the puck, centers it, one move and it's in. And even if Hans made the save, the first player to the rebound is from Israel. Look at how open these players are. Uzbekistan not playing the best D out there on that penalty kill, and Israel is up by a goal. Everybody should know what's at stake here. Graves with a shot, hits the shoulder of Alexander An, rebounded by Uzbekistan. Fuchs, number 19, and this play is hand pass, I think. Israel with two very solid attacking lines. And they can give constant pressure on the Uzbekistani team. And now the top line from Uzbekistan, Asimov. Tiryatokayev is back on ice. Number 9, Tiryatokayev on the right wing. Asimov on the left wing. Yermolov the center. Asimov with the puck. Israel takes it. Still battling along the board, sends it down deep. Fuchs with the forecheck. Now here comes Tiryatokayev on the right side. Asimov on his left, Yermolov on center. Yermolov with the rebound, picked up by Israel. Kusamboev with a shot from the blue line, deflected. Now we have Israel coming in. Fuchs, and this one wide. Israel, Zitzerman with the puck again, turns around and sends it down deep. Power play ended with no goals scored. Both teams back to 5-on-5. Gagarin. Kavanagh with a shot. Puck deflected to the side. Picked up by Israel from their own zone. And now stolen by Uzbekistan. Going back to Kamolov on the left side. Dumps it in. Centering pass. Israel picks it up. Now here comes a 2-1-4. Long shot steered aside with the goalie's right pad. Uzbekistan with the rebound in their own zone. 11:09 remaining in the first period. Sharps, a quick shot of the slot by number 14. Revniaga played the first line center yesterday. Today, he's paired up with Zitzerman again. Long shot by Caliban. Centering pass saved by Michael Kozlov. Kozlov coming up big when he's needed the most. Not the greatest stats coming into this game, Michael Kozlov. But stats can only tell you so much about a story. And when it comes to on-ice performance, that's what counts. Here's another save by Kozlov. Uzbekistan creating offense off the face-off. Again, a lot of fans around to watch this very important game. I would say, arguably, this is going to be the game of the day. And this game will almost single-handedly decide on who gets what at the end of the tournament. .03 remaining in opening period. Israel hanging on to a 1-goal lead. Uzbekistan hanging in there. Right now it's anybody's game. Face off in the Uzbekistani zone. Goalie steers it aside for Svatkov. Shakso Pidin sends it down. Israel with a long pass. Back to the center to Rep Niaga onto the right side to Zitterman. Battle along the boards. Ermolov sends it back to number 69, Koji Bowev. Niazov to Ermolov. Ermolov in the left-hand side of the attacking zone, unable to generate any more offense. Here comes Zitterman from the left side with a quick shot blocked. Corrals the own rebound. Tries to make it another shot, this time also blocked. And now with Ermolov getting the puck out into the neutral zone. Saxo, here is Tilya Kojayev with a shot down low. And goalie Michael Kozlov making the save. 8:54 remaining in the opening period, and the teams are still within 1 goal, with Israel 1, Uzbekistan 0. You're watching the 2026 IIHF Ice Hockey U18 World Championship, Division 3A. Here comes Israel on the right side. Here's Daniel Fuchs with a deflected shot. Goalie had to make a save. Rebounded by Asimov, number 8, the star player of Uzbekistan. Asimov turning around, sends it down low. Back to Kusaboev, to Tilya Kojayev with a shot. This one deflected wide into the slot area. Quickly, Israel deflects it out of the danger zone, but rebound corralled by Uzbekistan. Asimov on the left side. Shoots it in. Goalie had to make a glove save, and it's a rebound score. 1-1 tie. It's a 1-1 tie between these two teams. It's all of a sudden Uzbekistan piled on the pressure. It starts with a slap shot from the blue line by Kamalov. Watch the shot coming in, gloved by the goalie Kozlov, but he did not get the entire puck. Rebound loose and was quickly batted in by Uzbekistan. It's a 1-1 tie between these two high-flying teams. The two most offensively gifted teams in the division this season. Surely it's going to be a very exciting game between these two, as they're tied early in the game. Shots on goals, 12-5, Israel having the upper hand. But at the end of the day, it's the number of goals that counts. It's an icing call against Israel, as Zitterman complaining about the call. Uzbekistan with their third attacking line on the ice pop-off with Abdul Fashkov. Court play on the left side. Here comes a chance. Sideway pass, shot, rebound. Zitzerman tripped down, no calls there. Here comes Kamrulov in their own zone. Waiting for players to get into place. Sends it to the left side. Moves it down the flanks on the right side. Coming in, it's Kalavin picking up the puck. Israel getting it off the boards, but picked up by Uzbekistan with a long shot. Goalie made the save. Rebound picked up by Kalavin. And Israel gets it back, unable to clear it. Here's another shot, this one wide. Abdul Fashkov on the right side, number 45. Israel sending it to the other side along the board. Refniaga getting it to a long pass, trying to get it to Zitzerman for the breakaway. Gutkin, Daniel Gutkin from their own zone, gets it to Gagarin. Alexandrovich taken down. Here is a delayed penalty, and the goalie made the save. It seems the penalty is going to be assessed on the Israel side. It's going to be a kneeing penalty. .6:29 remaining in the period. Uzbekistan with the face-off. Back to Captain Ganiev. Ganiev skates the blue line, gets it back. Back to Ganiev. Ganiev with a long shot, gloved down by Michael Kozlov. 1-1 tie in the first period with 6:13 remaining. Uzbekistan with the face-off draw on to the right. Asimov with the shot. Goalie made a pad save with his left pad. Israel clears it down the ice as Alexandrian comes out and play it. Power play for Uzbekistan on the left side coming in. 1 minute 25 seconds remaining in the power play. Here comes Tilya Koljayev. I finally get his name right. Here is Ganiev back to Tilya Koljayev on the right side. Back to Ganiev. No shot, passing along the perimeter only. Now to the other side to Asimov. Players battling for position right in front of the goalie. Now they're gone. Pushed off by Israel. Ganiev to Tilya Koljayev on the right side with a shot. Blocked. Rebound to the side of the net. 5.5 minutes remaining. 1 minute remaining in power play. From behind the net to the left side. Ganiev calling for the puck. Sends it in. Deflected by number 2 Kamrulov. Gets it back to Ganiev. This play onside. One of the linesmen saying no for onside play. The other saying no for offside. And the linespersons today from Japan, Motoaki Shoda, and from Hong Kong, China, Wang Chun Hang. The referee from Belgium, Tim Jershiganis. Here comes Popov on the left side. Back to Kusaboev. Back to, here's a long shot, rebound. Held on to by Kozlov, and we have a scrum in front of the net. Linespersons quick to jump in to separate these two teams. And referee Tim Zerjiganis speaking to the Israeli player behind the net. That's Zitzerman, their star player, and the now goalie Michael Kozlov is down with his mask off. Team trainer coming out, checking on the goalie Kozlov. And for goalies, usually referees and the officiating staff do give them ample time to recover. As a goalie myself, usually the refs will come in and say, hey, take as long as you need. We're okay as long as you're fine. Make sure everything is right. The pads, the straps, everything. It's all for the safety of all the players, including the goaltender. Play resumes, 20 seconds remaining in a power play to Uzbekistan. 1-1 tie with less than 5 minutes to go. Here comes pop-up from the left side. Fans cheering on for the players on ice. Here comes Calvin on the right side. 4:30 remaining. Now play back to 5-on-5. Calvin with a long shot. Tipped by number 890 Kamzin. Still Uzbekistan with the pressure. Now Israel gets it. Cannot quite get it out. Now they do. Kuzanborev, number 13, picks up the puck. Sends it in. On the left side is Abdul Koskov. And number 17, Ilya Popov. Popov sends it to the right to Kamalov with a long shot. Picked up by Israel. Israel coming in hot from center. Zitzerman gets it. Number 14 to Fuchs. Number 19 shoots. Pad save. Rebound picked up by Tilya Kojayev on the right side. Tilya Kojayev with a shot. Blocker saved by the goalie. 3.5 minutes remaining in the first period. Still a 1-1 tie. Uzbekistan with the puck. Long shot deflected behind the net. Israel banks it off the boards, unable to get it out of their own zone. Uzbekistan getting it back into down deep. Asimov on the left side. 3:11 remaining. Asimov from behind the net, pinned down to the boards by two white shirts. Now the fourth man comes in. Puck's not quite moving. Now it is. Israel, Sharniak gets it. Chance to break away. Fuchs pinned down into the boards. Took a hit, made the pass. Zitzerman all alone from behind the net. And we have a penalty to Daniel Fuchs. You thought they'd have a chance when Fuchs took the hit. Unfortunately, he couldn't keep it down. Went for retaliation with a slash. That one got called. Fuchs arguing with the referee about a non-call on the boards. But with ice hockey, more often than not, it's usually the retaliation that got caught from with the eyes of the officials. Uzbekistani fans chanting for their team. Ganiev. Oh, very aggressive forward checking by the penalty killing Israel. Really want the silver medal, and sometimes it's down to that cliche. And who wants it more? Asimov on the left side. Hanging on to the puck and takes a hit. Gets the puck up to Tilya Kojayev. Back to Kusamboev. On to the right to Tilya Kojayev, number 9. Gets closer. Here's a shot. Top blocker saved by the goalie. Tilya Kojayev with the puck again. Back to Kusambuev. On to Asimov with a one-timer. Goalie made the save, and it's deflected out of bounds. .112 remaining in the first period. Sends it down into the zone. On makes the play. A minute to go in the first period. 1-1 tie. Israeli player took a check from behind the net. Now Popov gets it, and we have a whistle as an Israeli player remained down. And he's still down. Take a look at the play here. Going into the boards, turns around, and it takes that hit. A late hit. And that's number 12, Shalem Graves, still down. The tough player. He's taken a lot of abuse over the past week. And this hit, hopefully he's all right, because when the player's down that long, it's not a good sign. And he got up. Oh no, he's looking woozy out there. Not good. That's definitely not good. I'll play that clip again. It should have been avoided. It's a board, and the referee assessed the boarding call after communicating with the linesman. That's the correct call. And now we will play 4-on-4 for 3 seconds. And then Israel will have a power play for a minute 57. Going into the box, number 11, Bogdan Karlovin. And we'll keep an eye out on Graves. I think he's back on ice now. He's a tough player. Here comes the penalized player from Israel, and now they are playing a 5-on-4 with a man advantage. Here comes number 19, Yermolov. Yermolov gets in. Puck picked up by Zitterman. 5-on-4 for 22 seconds in this period. Zitterman enters the zone onto the right. Oh no! Alexandrovich received the puck and didn't know where it was. Asimov with the shot deflected by Israel. Here comes Zitterman with a long shot. Hit a skate. Puck deflected into the corner. And that would do it for the opening period. 1-1 the score. When the second period starts, Israel will have a power play for a minute and 17 seconds. We'll take a short break. When we're back, we'll bring you the second period of this important game today between Uzbekistan and Israel. Welcome back, folks. We're into the second period of the game between Israel and Uzbekistan. Again, this game will decide, will play a major part on deciding the standings, at least for the first top three teams. Israel and Uzbekistan tied at 1 apiece. Uzbekistan in blue and Israel in white. That's in terms of the jerseys. The colors are a little similar to each other. I would look at the helmet. Zitzerman with the long shot, swallowed by Alexander An. Israel in the blue helmets and Uzbekistan in white helmets. Still 30 seconds remaining to the boarding call against Bogdan Kalibin. Repninaga with the draw, Graves, Charniak back to Graves. Cross slice to Zitzerman and score, and he makes the save. Alexander An, the number 2 goalie in the division in terms of both save percentage and goals against. Very sharp today, as he's been able to fend off 13 of the shots he's faced from Uzbekistan, from Israel. Here's Grave on the left side, glove down by Allen. That's a quick flash of his gloves. Still 16 seconds to go in the power play for Israel as they keep puck possession in the attacking zone. Repniaga taking the face off, with Charniak behind him. On the right, it's Alexandrovic. Here comes Uzbekistan, number 19. Ermolov tries to break away. 5 seconds remaining in power play. Here is Graves to Zitzerman. Stolen. Here is Uzbekistan with a shot of their own. As the penalty expires, here is Caleb Graves on their own zone. A risky pass to Zitzerman. Zitzerman moves in, shoots, and goalie made the right pad save. Rebound into the corner. Ganiev with the puck. Alexandrovic steers it the other way, and now 4 players in the corner battling for the puck. Zitzerman tries to leave it back for Alexandrovic. Here is Charniak on the blue line, back to Alexandrovic with a blocked shot. Uzbekistan couldn't get the pass out to Asimov. Charniak with a shot deflected into the corners. Now Bogdan Kalibin, fresh out of the penalty box, has it. Asimov on the right side, shoots. This one wide. Ganiev makes a move, gets it back to Asimov with a shot, and they score! 2-1, Uzbekistan. They take the first lead today in the game. Asimov, the top scoring player on the team. Look at that pass. One move, leaves it for Asimov, going in, bringing it back to his forehand, and nails it past Kozlov. Look at Asimov. Goes to the opposite side of Kozlov, and now they lead by 1 goal. Israel fans, a huge turnout. Probably with Hong Kong, China fans as well, cheering on for the Israeli team. As a win in regulation, this game would mean a silver medal for Israel and a possible promotion for Hong Kong, China. But right now, as things stand, Uzbekistan is on their way to gold. Can they keep this up until the end of the game? Can they shut the game down, close out the lead? Still lots of time remaining in the game. 17 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the second. Here's Tilya Gojayev in the slot. Brings it back, sends it down deep. Goodman. Yagurin. Here is Graves. Navigates himself around number 45, Abdul Kosyev. Yagurin brings it back. Uzbekistan sends it the other way. Here's Popov. Banks it off the boards. Goodkin. To Graves. To Vittelman. Graves open in center. No pass made. Here's Gagarin. Sends it down deep again, and now nobody there to pick it up. Tilya Gojayev in the slot. Moving into the right side. Brings it back. Long shot. This one took a weird bounce. Deflects it up a body. Abdul Kolskov. Picked up by Gagarin. Now we have Israel coming in from a 3-on-1. Oh, he decided to shoot on his own. Did not see his teammate supporting on his left. Graves was hurrying himself to get back into the bench. Now a whole bunch of players colliding with each other as play goes into the attacking zone of Uzbekistan. Here's Tilya Gojayev with a shot, hits a leg, chips it the other way. Abdul Kolskov. Goodkin. 5 players chipping at the puck. Israel gets it, ready for a breakout from their own zone. Number 3, Kasnachiev sends it up on the left side. Here comes Uzbekistan with a shot. This one wide. Kabasha to Zitterman. That was close. Very close. 2 hits along the board. One flying hit. No calls there. Here comes Uzbekistan with a shot. Ganev almost had it. Play was broken up by number 5, David Davids, last second. David Davids sends it the other way. Now we have Israel coming in on the left side. Zitterman shoots on with the save. Charniak comes back in. Zitterman centers it. David Donitz unable to keep it in. Now we have Uzbekistan with the puck. Under 14 minutes remaining in the second period. 2-1 to score. The team in blue, Uzbekistan, leading the game by just 1 goal. They were down by a goal, but they have come back, taken the lead in the second period. Shots on goal, 20-16. The advantage going to Israel. Here comes Charniak. Tipped in by Uzbekistan. Pojipoev. Fuchs holding on to his head. He might be injured. And we do have a penalty called. Not much going on from this angle, but player down. See if I can go a little further back. See what happens during a collision. Now watch Daniel Fuchs going into the boards. Right there, Fuchs already clutching to his head. It doesn't seem to be any major contact there. Let's look at play again. As it spins around, as Daniel Fuchs spins around, he's already hanging onto his head. I'm not quite sure what happened. And now we have a 2-minute call, penalty access to Daniel Fuchs. And now Israel is on the defense. Daniel Fuchs, the player down. And now he's the player who gets sent to the box. And Uzbekistan, a 2-minute power play over Israel. With 1-goal lead in hand. Ganiev, Kilyakojayev back to Ganiev, fakes the shot. Lots of players, lots of traffic in front of the goalie, Michael Kozlov. Is Karmelov from behind the net, looking for Kilyakojayev. Back to Ganiev, no shots there. Lots of traffic in front of the net though. Israel not able to clear the area in front of the goalie. Here's a screenshot and a rebound. Almost carrying the area in front of the goalie. Here it's Zitterman on the left side. Going back. Charniak tries to jam it in. Goal puck ended up in the back of the net. Uzbekistan coming the other way, 48 seconds in the power play to go. Sarchuk gets it, tries to send it out. Ashima with the puck, shoots, and he scores! The top scoring forward on the team, Asimov, with the puck. Just cuts across the slot, finds an opening, and he shoots. Shots not really screened. It's just Michael Kozlov playing a little too deep in his own crease. Did not have all the angles covered. And that gave room for Asimov to work with. Now it's a 3-1 game for Uzbekistan. 11:17 to go in the second. Still lots of time. But right now, Uzbekistan has the upper hand. Shots on goals. 22-19 still. Israel having the upper hand, but just barely. As Uzbekistan's catching up in terms of shots on goal. Zitterman complaining about a non-call. Zitterman with the puck. Fending off two defenders. Huge hit along the corner. Here comes Israel with the shot. Puck is loose. Puck is loose. Now we have Israeli player down. Sachuk corrals the puck in their own zone. I swear I heard a whistle, but that's not certainly not it, as play remains on. It's a long pass. Israel coming back to corral the puck, sends it the other way along the boards into the attacking zone. It's Graves. Graves with the puck on the left side. Behind him it's Fuchs. Four players chipping at the puck. Here comes Uzbekistan out of their own zone. Here comes number 87, Abdul Yazov. Going in, and he scores! 4-1, Uzbekistan. It is looking more and more like a sure thing for them to go on and win the gold medal, as well as the promotion to Division 2B. And now there is a goalie change. Kozlov is out. In comes Nick Gordine. Gordine only played 58 minutes of the tournament, allowing just one goal. 96.43 saves percentage, 1.03 goals allowed average, goals against average. But do note, that came from when they play a lesser team in the division. Kozlov had to be pulled. Coach Mikhail Koshetnikov have seen enough from Michael Kozlov. And when you look at the stats, standings do make a difference. Individual goalie stats, Allen do have a huge advantage over Michael Kozlov, and it showed for half the game played as Alexander An remained solid. Israel has not been able to solve Alexander An so far this game, but they do have time. In this division, we've seen teams come back over and over again. Now, let's see if Israel can come back against the odds. They're down by 3. But right now, as things stand, time is still on their side. Gordine made the initial save. Now at Daniel Graves goes the other side. Hard hitting. Uzbekistan pins it to the boards. Here's Goodkin, unable to get the puck off. Here comes Tilyat Kodayev with the shot. And rather that's Asimov up close. Goalie. Gordine had the puck. Was forced to come out midway through the game with no warm-ups and probably not fully mentally prepared. But now he's thrown into the den to face one of the highest scoring teams in Division 3 history. And that includes last year, the last season in Division 3B. And the play goes on. Uzbekistan may very well go on their way into Division 2B next season. News around the IIHF in the U18 World Championships, Division 3B, Thailand gained promotion. So they will be playing Division 3A, which is the tournament we're watching here today. They'll be playing this division next season. They had a great opportunity last year, but they were met with Uzbekistan. Here's Uzbekistan with another shot in front of the net. All sorts of pressure applied by Uzbekistan. Here is another shot, backhander by Karmalov. Goalie Gordin with the save. Now we have Sitzerman coming up. What can we do with Sitzerman, Sharniak, and Revniaga? Sharniak shoots, Revniaga with the rebound from behind the net. Sitzerman comes and gets it. 7.5 remaining in the period. Revniaga backhands it. Spins around, shoots a rebound by Sitzerman. Another rebound! Goalie made the save, and now we have a player down and an arm up from the referee. Huge scram in front of the goal. Here's on with the first save, second save, the third save. All Israel needed was a little luck. They're unlucky enough that the pucks didn't go into the net off the goalie's leg, where a lot of times you actually see rebounds from the goalie's legs. Here comes Ermolov, taken down. Goalie made the save, no penalties called. And here comes Israel on the right side. Sitzerman goes past one, Fuchs in center, backhand shot, this one wide. Israel applying pressure the other way. Now Uzbekistan sends it in, goalie made a save. Power play time for Israel. They're showing they could attack. But this play broken up by Uzbekistan. Oh, referee has the arm up. Penalty against Uzbekistan. It's a tripping call. And golden opportunity for Israel as they go on a 5-on-3 power play. .6:20 to go in the period. Minute 13 to go. Power play still ongoing, 5-on-3. 57 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Sitzerman with the puck, goal to the right side to Rip to Charniak. Charniak to the left side. Good pass, but Graves were unable to get to it. Zitterman still controlling play along the blue line. Looking for Graves. Graves gets it. Back to Zitterman. Two white shirts in front of the goalie. Screen and a rebound. This one steered aside. 30 seconds to go in a power play. Here is Zitterman. Graves back to Zitterman. Moving closer. Two white shirts in the goalie. In front of the goalie. He decided to shoot. But at the time, there were two white shirts unmarked in front of the goalie. Had the shot been lower, a pad save, there would have been the rebound generated or direct pass. But nerves do get into these players' minds, and everyone eager to catch up, and that's what being down by 3 goals do to you. It's everyone just wants to get the puck in. The thought process takes it, hits another long shot by Zitterman. They should know by now with Alexander and these shots will not go in. Either you make screenshots, deflections, tips, or you move in closer into the slot area. Move the puck around, generate space and room for your players to move around in. Anything. And this is a 5-on-3 opportunity, a golden opportunity. Now Graves has it, shoots, but a shot was blocked. And Uzbekistan gets it. Can they get it out? Yes, they can. And now Karmelov goes out. Here's his breakaway chance, all alone in front. 37 more seconds to go into power play. 5-4. Zitterman gets past the blue line. Keeps it in the zone, chips it in. 15 seconds and they get it away. Lost opportunity in that golden 5-on-3 power play by Israel. Zitterman. Charniak keeps it in the zone, and now Uzbekistan has it. Their top player in Asimov, the ever so dangerous Asimov with a shot. This one blocked, deflected behind the net. Yermolov versus Charniak. Moves the puck back out of the zone, and now here comes Charniak. Moves in, and he scores! 4-2, Israel. And they are not going away. They're back in the game, down by 2 goals. Look at the quick transition on the right side. Graves, one move, and it's in. Taking the puck from the left side on the screen, one move. Catches the goalie, sends it in, beats Alexander on. Will that goal shake the confidence of the Uzbekistani goalie? 4-3 to score, 4-2 to score. They're down by just 2. A huge Israeli crowd around the rink. And of course, every single supporter for Hong Kong, China, cheering on for Israel as a win by Israel in regulation time will open up the possibility or the road to gold for Hong Kong, China. Here's Abdul Boskov all the way down into the zone. Checked into the boards, and Israel tries to get it out of their own zone. Popov on the right side. Popov all alone by himself, taken down, no shot, no call by the referee. Graves gave it up to Kyriako Jayev on the left side. Kyriakojayev with the shot, this one wide. Fuchs to number 7, Sachuk. Fuchs, and it's an offside call. Under 3 minutes to go in the second period. Uzbekistan hanging on to a 4-2 lead, and the Israelis just told everyone in the rink that they are still in the game. They want it. They still want it. Gagarin sends it down deep. Two white shirts giving chase, coming off with the Pakistani. Charniak keep in possession. Zitzerman behind him. Here is a sharp angle shot. Goalie barely made a save, and now Kyriakojayev goes the other way with Asmov on his left. Kyriakojayev with a wrap around, and they score! Kyriakojayev, number 9, with the goal. Just like that, they regained the 3-goal lead all alone. By himself, it's an individual effort. Wraps around, nobody thought he would have, but goalie Nick Gordine was slow to get back to the other side. Let's look from this angle. Gordine shuffling, and now it's too late for him to get back to the other side. And now it's 5-2. Here's Bitzelman with the shot, gloves down by the goalie. .201 remains in the second. A 3-goal game. The goal by Kyriakojayev killed the arena. Whatever momentum Israel has on their side, it's gone flat. Like poking a needle into a balloon. Everything just fizzles off. Face off in the Uzbekistani zone, flips it up, gets it up into the neutral zone. Kasnatiev, Sachuk sends it in. Karmelov on the right side. Pass connected. There's a shot by Asimov, saved by Gordine. Minute 24 to go. Uzbekistani bench and the fans above the bench chanting for their team. Although there are fewer Uzbekistani fans around the rink, right now they are the loudest bunch, as the Israeli supporters all silent. Puck went out of bounds. .53 seconds remaining. Soon after, the Israeli bench and coach the coach Mikhail Kozhevnikov will have 18 minutes to weave his coaching magic in the dressing room. Players on his bench need to calm down. They need to play with a cool head and ignoring the score. If you look at it and thinking to yourself, we're down by 3 goals, you do not play the same way. You want everything to be rushed. You want things to happen. And instead of going the usual team play, you go with your instincts, which is sometimes not the best way to catch up. And you know they have the ability. You know they can score. You know they have the skill. They also have the heart. And I think that's the most important thing of all. We've seen teams in the third period coming back, scoring 3 goals. Israel, skill-wise, they can surely do it. It's a matter of what the coaches can do with his players. 1 more second to go, and that would do it for the second period. 5-2 to score. Uzbekistan with the lead. We'll take a break. When we're back, we'll have the third period for you coming up next. Welcome back to the third period of this game here. Uzbekistan versus Israel. We're now in the final regulation period as Uzbekistan's leading by a score of 5-2. Both teams had the opportunity to fine-tune their play. And we'll see what the coaches have done to adjust for the final period. What you need to know is with a win in regulation, Israel can secure second place as well as the silver medal in this tournament. They can't finish higher than second place. And for Uzbekistan, anything better, a tie or better, would secure a first place finish in this game. Here's a great shot by Israel. Point blank shot by Aleksandrovic. But still, they've been having all sorts of problems getting past the goalie, Alexander Hand. And with another save with his right pad. And now Witzelman sends it in for Fu. Abdul Voskov with a shot blocker save by Nick Gordin, who was substituted midway through the game. Now we have a penalty against Uzbekistan, a delayed one. Now yelling, Israeli bench yelling for the goalie, Gordin not knowing until now. Sharp angle shot by Witzelman. Swallowed by Alexander Ahn. Easily one of the best players on the ice today in this game here. Now Israel gets a power play opportunity with number 14, Muhammadin Saksobidin, going into the box for 2 minutes. Can they do better in this power play than the last one? Let's find out. Uzbekistan fires it down the ice. Gordin, not the best pass. Gave it away by Gordin. Shot by Asimov, and goalie hang on to it. But immediately after the shot, Asimov gave the Israeli player a shot, a cross check. But that one was uncalled. Now watch out for Asimov with the shot right there. And a shot at the elbow. Apparently the shot's not enough for referee Tim Jerziganis to call it. Here's right there. From the referee's angle. He probably didn't extend his arms for a forecheck. Probably looked like a bump. Now here comes the Israelis. On the right, on the left side is Arthur Charniak. Israel with a power play, a minute 14 seconds remaining. Back into the goal line. And Aleksandrovic bumps it back to Revniaga. Revniaga on the left side, gives it back now to Charniak with a long shot, and they score! They are back! The Israelis, they are back. They are telling everyone, look at us, look at us. We still want it. And we're coming back. It's still a long shot, but this time the goalie was completely blocked. with all that traffic in front of Alexander Hand. No matter how good a goalie is, they still can't beat a screen shot. Now it's just 2 goals. Here comes Israel. Daniel Fuchs, onside play on the right side. Centering pass, goalie made a play. Puck back the other way. Sawchuk going back to retrieve the puck, and it's an icing call against Uzbekistan. 16:26 remaining in the third period. 5-3 to score. Back behind the net. Kamzeen with the puck. 2-on-3 with pop-up on his left. Kamzeen tries to do it all on his own. Still retains possession, and now Israeli gets it, dumps it out into the neutral zone. Karlamov gets it. Karlamov sands it down the ice. Gargolin gives chase. Shaylen Graves on the left side, fields it, goes in to the attacking zone, impeded by the Uzbek players, sends it back to Gargolin. Long shot through traffic, gets through, and eventually blocked by Popov. 2-on-3 on the right side, a long shot, goalie made a right pad save. Uzbekistan with the play. On the right side, Popov with a long shot, hit the leg of Bitzelman. Everyone chanting as the game goes into deep into the third period. On the right, going in, Shaylen Graves. Graves shoots, rebound, on with another save. Abdul Foskov sends it down the ice for a change. Under 15 minutes remaining in the period. 5-3 to score. Israel still trailing the game by 2 goals. Now here they come on the right side. Brings it up, moves in, it's Sitterman coming in with a shot. This one deflected by goalie Alexander Hand, out of bounds for a face-off in the attacking zone. 5-3 to score, 14:31 remaining in the third. You're watching the 2026 IIHF Ice Hockey U18 World Championships, Division 3A. It's last and final day of the tournament. And this first game, probably the most important game of the day, sees Uzbekistan trying to secure the gold medal of the tournament. They can do it with a tie. It doesn't matter if they lose in overtime. All they need is one single point from this game. Here's Asimov with a shot. Saved by Gordine. Alexander Hand, easily the best player in this game so far, and now Nick Gordine taking his time to readjust the helmet as it was shot off a few seconds ago. 13:50 to go all the fans, three teams, Uzbekistan, Israel, Hong Kong, China, all eyes on this game. Here is the save by On. And he continues to stand between Israel and Uzbekistan. Here is Graves, sharp angle shot. Goalie had to make a save. Now play goes the other way. Popov with the shot, rebound, and another rebound. Saved by Gordine. Karmelov with another shot. Goalie made a toe save and just barely kept his team alive. Gordine playing very aggressively as he challenges outside of the goalie's crease, covering all the angles. Still down by 2 goals. For Israel, their silver medal hopes will depend on whether they can win this game outright in regulation time. Even with an overtime win, Israel will have to settle for bronze. And this is also the 5th game in 7 days for these athletes. Fatigue has to affect these players, especially the top players on both teams, which are heavily relied on. Here's the shot on, continues to be brilliant. Graves spins around, finds space, long shot by Gutkin. Gagudin, under 12 minutes to go. Israel needs 3 points. I should say Israel and Hong Kong, China needs 3 goals. Here is Tilyadolchayev with a shot, block save, block shot by Gagudin. On the right side, it's Abdul Fostov, circling, wrapping around, spinning and shooting. Goalie Gordine with the save. 11:29 to go. Uzbekistani fans waiting for the clock to count down to celebrate this historic 2 promotions in consecutive years. First, the 2024-25 season from Division 3B. Now, 2025 to 26 season. Actually, 2026 to 27 season in Division 3A. And Israel fighting to move up in standings. They know they will have a medal at the end of the tournament. But they don't know yet which color it is. So far, they're telling everyone we want the silver. Fuchs, Bitzelman, back to Fuchs, and now picked off by Popov. Ilya Popov skates into the slot, shoots wide. Under 11 minutes to go. Here is a stretch pass, and it's an offside call. I think it's a good offside call. Look at the skate. Right there, it's an offside call. The skate of the Israeli player is completely offside before he gains control of the puck. That's a good offside call by the linesman. .10:45 remaining in the game. Here is Uzbekistan with a long shot. Israeli goalie Michael Kozlov playing well in the third period. Uzbekistani fans chanting for the team. The rest of the rink all quiet, biting nails, pulling the hairs. Here's Sawchuk. 10 minutes to go. Repniaga Dusharniak, backhand shot. This one went wide. Rumalov, Azimov on the left side. Asimov, the top scorer in the team, shoots goal. He made a bad save. And is a rebound, also saved by the goalie. Under 10 minutes to go. Israel trying very hard to fight back. Here is Uzbekistan moving in, cutting across the crease. This one, no shots. Ganiev. Kusanboyev moves in. To the left is Asimov. Asimov shoots, goalie makes the save, rebound. Here's another shot. Israel gets it, neck darts again flying all over the rink, and we have a whistle. These neck darts, very user unfriendly. .907 until we decide whether Uzbekistan gets the gold medal. They know. Israel knows. Hong Kong, China knows. All eyes on the final 9 minutes of the game. It is perhaps a great chance to thank everyone for the support, the fans, the staff, everyone at IIHF, the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association, volunteers, referees, the cleaning staff here. Everyone does a great job. And shout out to the ice rink, DB rink here in Discover Bay, Hong Kong, China. Without all of your support, we would not be having all the fun and excitement in this game. And by doing this, we're showing the sport, this wonderful, lovely sport, to more people in Asia. Here's Caleb Brave, pulling the puck up into the neutral zone, into the attacking zone, all alone. Boos from the Uzbekistani fans. And Uzbekistan gets it, fires it down the ice. Looking like Israel losing some of the steam or the gasoline in the tank, or battery power from your EVs, if that's your thing. Here is Israel into the slot, unable to generate the shot. Here is number 9 going in, taking a hit, 3 blue shirts around him, sends it the other way. Fuchs to Graves, taken down, no calls. Uzbekistan pop up on the left side. Still pop up in the slot, deflected out. Goalie had to bat the puck away last second. Uzbekistan still with the puck, 7:15 remaining in the game. Goalie Gordine did not have the puck. Israel were able to clear it out of the danger zone. And now Asimov with it. Mr. Danger going in. Feeds it back to Ganiev. Back to Asimov. Goes in for the shot. Deflected off the blocker of the goalie. Here's another shot. Under 7 minutes to go. 6:45 remaining in the game. Here comes Israel from their own zone into the attacking zone. Here is number 11. Arthur Charniak shoots in. Alexander Ann with the glove save. 6:36 remaining in regulation time. Three goals is what Israel needs. Tying the game probably means not much for Israel and Hong Kong, China. Uzbekistan needs at least a tie. If my calculations are right, let me just put it out there. Not very good with math. So kids, stay in school. Learn your math. Spin around shot by Uzbekistan. Charniak with the puck. Gutkin heading back to the bench as he took a shot behind the net. Shaken up. 6:05 to go. Here is Zitzerman. Zitzerman all alone by himself. Fuchs in front of the net. Sharp angle shot. He was probably a little impatient with the play. But I totally, completely understand. And Zitzerman in the bench now as he was at the end of his shift. Under 6 minutes to go. Going to keep an eye on the Israeli net to see when the goalie leaves the net for an extra attacker. And all Uzbekistan and their fans are waiting for is the clock to tick down. They do have a commanding 3-goal lead, not 2. Because all they need is to get this into overtime. It doesn't matter to them if the game is tied. So they are firmly in the driver's seat. All they need to do is not to make fatal mistakes. Just play the normal game. Be patient. Don't take penalties. And they can pocket the gold medal tonight in Discovery Bay, Hong Kong, China. Here comes Spitzelman. 5 minutes to go. Tilya Kodjayev sends it back in. Uzbekistan needs to play it safe. Ganiev, sideways pass, shoots goalie with a save and forces a face-off in the Israeli zone. The most important game today is this one between Israel and Uzbekistan. Four and a half minutes to go before the Uzbekistani bench would erupt in celebration. That I'm sure fans, Uzbekistani fans in the arena, the same. But still, they need to get past Israel and play everything safely so they do not give up the 3 goals. Here's Abdur Voskov going in for the kill. One more goal from Uzbekistan, I'd say, would seal it. Now here comes Israel. Zitterman blocked by the goalie. What a save. Alexander and Israel could not get past him. He has to be the best player for Uzbekistan this game. Shots on goals, 46-44 for Israel. A high volume game in terms of shots on goals. And Popov gets it. And there is little doubt that Uzbekistan is going to gain promotion for 2 seasons in a row. 6-3. And there goes the silver medal from Israel. And there goes the hopes of winning the championship for Hong Kong, China. The Uzbekistani bench knows it. The fans knows it. 3 goals in the lead with just 3 minutes remaining in the game. And now for Israel to get back into the game, they need to score 4 within the final 2 minutes and 40 seconds or so. Here's Asimov with another shot. What a comeback from Uzbekistan. And I apologize for my voice breaking up because this has been an exciting week of ice hockey here in Hong Kong, China. The level of play and the level of excitement is completely beyond my expectations. Yes, this is one of the lower leagues, but we're seeing the development of ice hockey in these regions and countries, and how well they are playing when pitched against each other. And these young boys, young men, will be the future of the adult national programs of these respective countries and regions. You can't help but to feel excited about the sport and these countries. Minute and 15 to go. It is almost a certainty for Uzbekistan to all throw their gloves and sticks in the air and celebrate this historic moment. We've got to give it to their coaching staff. But here is Israel taken down. And Israel with another chance. Whiffed on a shot. Popov. Zitterman still going. Credit to these Israelis for trying their hardest till the very end, and that is what the IIHF is all about. That's a shot, batted down. Israel for another goal, sharp angle shot, saved by Alexander Hahn. The integrity, the respect, every single thing that the IIHF wanted on the ice is perfectly portrayed on the ice arena today by these two teams. Winning or losing, they deserve the applause for everyone in the stands. And 10 more seconds until the end of the game. Israel pulling their goalie. going to be 6 Israel attackers. On 5 Uzbekistani players. They are fighting till the very end. Here comes Ermolov, and that would do it. We gotta give that moment to these young boys. Jurabek, Timur Tilyak-Kojayev was down on his knees in tears. And I finally got his name right at the end of the tournament. Very difficult name for myself. Timur Tilyak-Kojayev. But you have to feel happy for these boys as they secure in a point. They are unbeaten last year, and this promotion in 2 consecutive seasons. 6-3 to score. What a game. They came back from a 2-goal deficit to beat Israel. And now Uzbekistan needs to get back to the lineup. Otherwise, they're going to make the Israel team very unhappy. What a game. And Uzbekistan will remain undefeated and secure first place overall. Israel will remain in 3rd place, and that's what they will get. It's going to be the bronze medal tonight. And Hong Kong China's game all of a sudden tonight doesn't matter anymore, as Hong Kong China will remain in 2nd place. Up next in 4:30 p.m. Turkey plays Bulgaria. And that game, the remaining of the 2 games today, will not matter, I believe, to the standings. So Uzbekistan will finish 1st, Hong Kong China in 2nd, Israel in 3rd place, Turkey in 4th place, Bulgaria in 5th, and New Zealand in 6th. Even if New Zealand tonight upset Hong Kong China in the last game tonight, they would lose out to Bulgaria due to the tiebreaker in heads-to-heads. Congratulations to Uzbekistan on winning the championship. This is the best player for Israel in the tournament. No smiles for sure, I can understand. And that's Afur Charniak. Charniak's not playing in the first line. He is mostly a second line forward, but his consistent play and contribution for the team is noted. As for Uzbekistan, their top scorer, number 8, Salohiddin Asimov, the best player for Uzbekistan in the entire tournament. Congratulations to both players. Congratulations to both teams. And I can't wait to see Uzbekistan perform and shock everyone in Division 2B in 2027. Was the national anthem for Uzbekistan. Congratulations to both teams. Uzbekistan on their gold medal performance. We will see them again tonight at the closing ceremonies. The closing ceremonies and the award ceremonies will be after the final game between Hong Kong and New Zealand. And this is the final standings after this game. Uzbekistan with 14 points, 4 wins and 1 overtime win, undefeated in 5 games. And if you count last season's performance, Uzbekistani's under-18 team is unbeaten in 10 games in World Championship play. 37 goals for, 16 goals, assists. They've showed the world that they are very, very offensively gifted team. And good luck to them next season in Division 2B. Israel, 5 games, 3 wins and 2 losses. With 9 points, they lose out on the tiebreaker on head-to-head with Hong Kong, China. So they will finish the tournament in 3rd place and get the bronze medal. Hong Kong, China with 9 points. And regardless of tonight's game against New Zealand, they will remain in 2nd place and win the silver medal. Turkey, the heartbreaker of this year's tournament, they came so close in 2 games. And they are only able to get 4 points in 4 games. They play Bulgaria next. And regardless of the play, that game, Turkey will remain in 4th place. Bulgaria finishes in 5th place and New Zealand in 6th place. The next game is at 4:30 local time. We run Greenwich Mean Time +8, Bulgaria versus Turkey. My name is Scott Yang on behalf of the IIHF and the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association. Goodbye and see you again.